I'm Yuna and I am about to answer all of your questions. Question number 1. Let's see. By Tasha Zulkafli. Famous artists that you have always wished to collaborate or co-write with? It would have to be... There's a lot on my list. So let's start with Coldplay and Kendrick Lamar and Andre 3000 and Beyonce. Azam Gilmore. When will you release new album? Any upcoming shows in Malaysia? The new album is coming soon, 2019. I know I said this last year and the year before, but this is true story. It's coming out soon. Upcoming shows in Malaysia also coming soon after the album is out. So we're planning out like a tour in Europe in March and also, you know, like a worldwide tour after that. So inshallah, we'll see. All right. Next question by It's Joe Leslie. How was Khaled's show and is there a possibility for a collab? That will be epic. And heart eye emoji. Wow, you know what? I don't know. You know, like Khaled is super talented. Like I love him and we've been talking back and forth about making music together. But you know, like we'll see. I don't know. Like I can't really reveal too much about this. But hopefully one day you'll hear something from me and Khaled. You know, like we love each other's music and I really want to work with him. So hopefully one day this will come true. Next question by Derek. Hi Yuna, may I know how you handle the criticism from the people who don't agree with you? Well, I normally don't handle them. I just leave them alone. I just ignore them. Well, not really, you know, like sometimes when you hear people say something bad about you, of course it's going to affect you. But for me, like, I have to always remember that these are the people who kind of like only know me from the surface. They don't know the real person that I am. You know, they don't know, they don't have like a camera like viewing my life, you know, 24/7. So they don't know me. So when they say something or when they criticize like what I do, I just kind of like, okay, well that's okay, because they don't understand the kind of person that I am and why I do what I do. So yeah, and always like remain positive, you know, and I have so much other things to achieve and a lot of other things to take care of, and worrying about other people's criticism is not my number one thing. So yeah. Amana, who's your favorite local artist? Wow, there's a bunch. My favorite local artist would have to be Hujan. I think like they will forever be my favorite artist. I love Sheila Majid, Ning Baizura, Datuk Siti Nurhaliza, Amy Search. Yep, I think my favorite local artists are basically the people that I grew up listening to, I guess. What is your favorite genre of music? It depends. Sometimes I like rock, sometimes I like hip-hop, sometimes I like R&B, like 90s old school R&B. But mostly I think like my favorite genre of music would have to be early 2000 music, like Aaliyah or Usher, Alicia Keys, like No Doubt. Like I think that was an era where I grew up really like discovering music by myself, you know, like really like buying my own CDs and not listening to my dad's CDs. How was working with Akali and where did you both meet the first time? It was amazing working with Akali Nathan, that's his name. And the first time we met was at his studio in Los Angeles. For the very first time we started talking about music and, you know, we just went straight into it, like, okay, let's write a song today. And when we first wrote Leaving together, the music sounded completely different from what you're listening to right now. Nathan flipped it into something so incredible and so much fun. Like, I'm so proud of him. Like, I love the song so much. He's such a sweet guy. Like, he's kind of shy, I guess, but he's definitely like someone super special and super talented. I would love to work with him again. Like, I'm just really happy and grateful that he picked our song to be one of his singles. So yeah. Alright, next question. Hi there, Yuna. I would love to know which song you have written is your most favorite and why. I have to say it's maybe my first song that I've ever written was Deeper Conversation. One of the first songs that I wrote when I was like younger. I've written a couple of songs before that, but they were not as good. And then when I wrote Deeper Conversation, I knew immediately that this is what I wanted to do for a very long time. You know, like Deeper Conversation really changed my life. So that will always be my baby, Deeper Conversation. It's already 10 years old. What was the inspiration, meaning of Chapters? So when I wrote Chapters, I was going through like a phase in my life where, you know, I learned a lot about relationships. I learned a lot about moving on, kind of like about love, like the true meaning of love and self-love. So I think Chapters was an album that I wanted to share with my fans, like about, you know, like me becoming like the woman that I am today. Like, okay, I'm learning all these things. Like, my heart was broken, but you know, now I know better, you know. So Chapters is that kind of album, and I know a lot of girls out there also feel the same way listening to Chapters. And yeah, so that's what Chapters is all about. Last but not least, will you be collaborating with BTS? Ooh, I don't know. I think, you know, this has a lot to do with BTS fans as well. The BTS army would have to make this possible for me. Like, I love them. Like, I think they're amazing. You know, they write their own music, which I just found out recently. Like, I can't believe it. They're all so good. And one of the reasons why I love them is because, like, they work really hard, and also the fact that they know about my music, you know, like, is like pretty cool. Like, they kind of just like they recognize what I do, and I really appreciate that. Like, that really helped put my music out there, you know, even though it was just on a playlist that they put my song on, that kind of like made my music visible, you know, it's out there. So hopefully one day I get to, you know, really meet them and talk to them and work with them. We'll see. Thank you so much for all of your questions. I love you guys, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you so much for your love and support.